YouTube, what he do? Your boy S14, man. You know, as you see in that video, I'm gonna add that with this video, but let me just start from the beginning. Like, you know, I personally, like, for me personally, I know what motivates me every single day to get up, you know what I'm saying, put the work in, you know, do this workout, make these videos. You know, I know exactly, you know, what it takes, and I know what pushes me. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it might be, you know, maybe a chick that did you wrong. Yeah, like chicks did me wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know, money, you know what I'm saying? Some people got it rough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's gonna be added in this video, but you know, I had, like, you know, great times with money, and I had lots of downs with money, and it's like, you know, what motivates you? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What makes you keep going? Like what's making you want to strive for greatness? You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, it was just the, you know, disrespect, you know what I'm saying, I was getting when I was a youngin'. Like, anyway, some dude, he was just bugged out. Anyway, like, what pushed me every day was just, you know, throughout high school, was just, you know, I was getting mad disrespected. I was like, I was getting disrespected. People making fun of me. Like, bro, when I was in high school, people said, yo, I was top 10, one of the most ugliest people there. You know what I'm saying? What else? You know, all the pot, I couldn't fit in with people because just how I am. Like, I was very introverted at my school. And even then, when I was even working at, you know, a job, like, it was just nothing but, you know, negativity and toxicness, you know, every day clocking in, you know what I'm saying? I was one of those dudes just clocking in sad. And that's what motivated me to, like, you know, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and it was rough, you know what I'm saying, for like those couple years. It was really rough. And I was just like, man, this is crazy. But also too, I seen good things. Like, when I went to this one high school, it's in Satcham North, I think Lake Ronkonkoma or whatever, right? Yeah, I think like Ronkonkoma, I forgot. You know, this school, like this area actually was like an all white neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, people with crazy dope houses, or like, what else? Like, you see kids, man, just happy. They ain't had to worry about whether the lights were gonna cut off or not, or they didn't have to worry about whether they got food on the table. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, like, I didn't go to that school, but my dad went to that school. my dad went to that school. Well, I'm sorry. Oh man, that dude really threw me off. Anyway, my dad was working at that school, and he would always bring me there like after school. So he would pick me up. I would go all the way there like almost every day, and just seeing that environment, like seeing all those kids was like so happy. I seen kids driving Mustang 5.0s like back then, right? Mustang 5.0s, or like, I seen a 16-year-old kid driving a Porsche. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, how did he get that? Like when I was, you know what I'm saying? That right there, it's like being in like when you playing Dragon Ball Z or something, or like, okay, like say Destiny, and you get to that world area where like you don't have to fight, but you just buy armor, or you know what I'm saying, you buy armor pieces, or everything is just talking communication, and it's like you know what I'm saying, you're not in battle mode, you just like, man, I want to be in that world. And that's how that area was for me. I was like, man, I really want to, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, how do I get to that? And like there was certain points where I was like kind of ignorant. I was like, man, you gotta be white to live over here. But my dad was like, nah, this is hard work. Like, you gotta work hard for what you want in life. And I didn't really understand that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really understand. I mean, I had it in me, but like I didn't get that. But just being in that school too, like I was the only school probably in Long Island to have like a swimming pool, G. Like no other school had a swimming pool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even the food there was better. Like, yo, there was like, you can do so much in that school. Yo, like even in the cafeteria, this was the only cafeteria. They had Tekken 4 like as an arcade shooter game, right? And like, kids just being kids. My first acting job was at that school when I was on a TV show, MTV, called High School Pranks and Controversies. MTV was over there. And you know what I'm saying? It was like, wow, this is really great. Even just being in that neighborhood, like seeing those houses, like, that in a big old house with like all that land, and you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm like, man, I want to get one of these one day. You know what I'm saying? Or just like, just to be in that area, you know what I'm saying? Where it's so peaceful. And it's like, it's really hard work. And I was like, that right there pushes me to get out of that, to get out of where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? That's what pushes me to get out of there now. And when I got older, I was working at my job. I say this all the time. I was working at Nature's Bounty. It was like really negative people there. And I was just like, man, is this how it's supposed? And I'm getting disrespected. Just like it's like high school carrying on to work. I'm getting disrespected. When I got like my little setup shirt, they chose me last. And on top of that too, the supervisor who got me, he was supposed to, send an email to pay my increase. I had to wait like, I think 6 months to a year just to get the pay increase. And I was saying to myself, is this how life is supposed to be like, G? Getting disrespected? I know some people, they walk out of their jobs. I mean, I'm thankful to have that job, you know what I'm saying? Because that job really pushed me to California. But I'm like, is this how life is supposed to be like? Being overlooked? Favoritism? Like, being disrespected? Having no say-so? No ownership over anything? Nah, G. This ain't how life is supposed to be like, bro. life is bigger than this. And like the point of this video is that is what pushed me every single day, because I say to myself, if I don't make these videos, and let me say this too, I'm currently working now. I'm not like, well, I'm gonna be a successful YouTuber, but I'm like, man, if I don't do these videos, or if I don't push myself at least in general, I might go back to Long Island. And I'm like, nah, I'm not ever going back to Long Island. No. Even my job right now, like, there's a little bit of negativity, but it's not like how it was when I was working at Nature's Bounty. It was completely different. I'm like, nah, G, I need more than that. Hanging around garbage people with bad mindsets like David Wright and Richie Gonzalez, nah, life is supposed to be bigger than this, G. And I said to myself, enough is enough. This is not how I'm supposed to be like. No, none at all. And that's what self-motivation is for me. Even when I was a youngin', I had everything I wanted. This is gonna be part of the video too. I had everything I wanted when my parents were together. I snapped my fingers, just like that. My dad be like, you want a new game? I got it. My dad, you want a new toy? I got it. You want a new book? I got it. I got it. And even when bad times came around, like, you know, I hit, like, you know, rock bottom a couple of times. I always had that, man, I can get it once, I can get it twice, no matter how old I am now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you gotta push, G. That's what self-motivation is. You gotta, life is gonna teach you that. Like, if you're not aware and you just working regular back to back, and that's all you think of life, how it's supposed to be like, G, more life is bigger than that. And like, me being in those situations, man, even when I think about it, I'll be like, man, I'm so glad. I be like saying to myself, I'm so thankful for where I'm at now, because I'm gonna get bigger later in life. I always say that. I always say those type of things. Like, I'm cool now, but I want more for myself, G. And that's facts. I'm not ever gonna be like, Nature's Bounty? Like, nah, I'm good, B. And like, what is gonna push you to reach what you want to do in life, no matter what it is? Because everybody has their own destiny. Everybody has their own life. And it's like, what is it? Like, you know what I'm saying, my man Ben, he said he wanted to be like an influence on, you know, working out. And, you know, that's my bro, but it's like, you're not putting in the results, so the results don't come. You know what I'm saying? You expecting money, but you have not uploaded. You know what I'm saying? On the internet side, you know what I'm saying? Like who else? Oh yeah, like that kid from last year. He was like, I'm done with streaming. I'm done with this. I want a regular job. But when you get older, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I made a huge mistake. So what it is? Like, I don't know how to. I cannot tell you how to push yourself. It's on you. I give you the advice and the crazy mistakes I made in my life. Chasing females, going on Tinder. No, well, chasing females. That's what life is supposed to be like. Nah, G. Life is bigger than that. Life is way bigger than that. And it's like, what is it? What is it that's gonna make you go? And being at that company for 9 years, which I'm thankful for the paycheck, but I'm like, nah, I cannot do this. Nah, no way. Living in Long Island, or like even even seeing the same people from high school, I'm like, nah, I cannot be around this. This is not how life is supposed to be like, G. Nah, bro. It's like, what is going to push you further? And that's what I'm doing in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I gain more? So, what is it that's going to motivate you? That's the video for today.